Ellen McCauley at Pray It Up in Syracuse, New York. I want to talk about being a negative Nellie, a negative Nancy, a negative Ned. What that is called alliteration. It could be a negative, any N-word. But it's funny because we're going to see how many of you are negative Nancys or negative Neds. And you might say, oh, I'm not a negative Nancy or a negative Ned. I can go around the table, starting here and go all the way around and tell you every single person in this group who projects themselves to me as a negative Nancy or a negative Ned. And if you don't know yourself, and a lot of people don't, because what's really funny is I'm more of a negative Nancy than most people would believe, because I've gotten very good at hiding it. I could have the worst possible day and feel like I just want to commit Harry Carey, and someone can say, how you doing? And I'm like, fantastic. Having the best day ever. How about you? Are you good? Great. See you later. You know, I have perfected it. You know, I could be like having the worst, back in the sales days, I could be like so far below quota and everything's terrible and they're like, how you doing sales-wise? Are you kidding me? Fantastic. Couldn't be better. So let's talk about being negative. You always are worrying. I sometimes think worrying is my part-time job. I worry about just about everything. And I try to be better. I really do. And I am better. But we need to look at the present as a gift from God and say He is in control. The world's greatest pessimist. Now, I'm not really this, because when I get a lottery ticket for $5, which to me is a lot of money, and I'm looking at it, I think, I'm going to win. I always think I'm going to win, and I never do, but I still am excited about it. Also, and then it's funny, here's what a negative Nancy or Ned does. You're going on a cruise, and they say to you, oh, you're going on a cruise? Geez, you know, I heard there's a lot of COVID on those cruises, and I hope you don't get it. And I heard that they're not really going to all the great places before, and I wouldn't even eat on those buffets. They're bringing you down. That's what negative Nancys and negative Neds do. They bring you down. And another one is they don't go outside their comfort zone. They stay within their own little sphere, even with eating. I always eat this, so that's what I'm going to continue to eat. Also, you dwell on the past. I'm big on that. All the mistakes I've ever made, oh, I'm big on that. We need to remind ourselves that we are powerful. Also, judging others. And I set impossibly high standards for myself, and sometimes I secretly hold other people up to a higher standard. And I really need to just go with the flow. You don't accept compliments. Oh my gosh. I say things to people and then I'm like, oh my gosh, your hair looks great. I need to get it done, or it's not as good. You like this color, I hate it. People do not accept compliments. And what did I tell you? There's 2 words. What are they, everybody? Thank you. You can tell my old timers. Thank you. Even if you don't believe it. Also, you focus on problems, not solutions. I have a friend that'll tell me a problem, and I will mention every solution. No one will brainstorm better than me. I'm like, what about this? What about this? What if you tried this? What if you tried that? How about this? How about calling this number? How about this? I heard people had luck with that. I just Googled it. You can do this, this, and this. And she's like, nope, nope, won't work, nope, nope, won't work, nope, tried it, did it, no. It's exhausting. And finally, I'm just like, this is what I say to her. That's awful. I'm so sorry. I just wish you the best. I'm just so sorry. I can't even say I pray about it because she doesn't like that either. So the thing is, you're not excited about the future. That's not me either. But so many people are like, you know, I don't like getting old because then you're going to die. Well, yeah, young people die too. You can't look at your life like, I'm getting old, I'm going to die. I had a friend I worked with who was 84 years old, still working. And she came up to me and said, you know, I just wrote my 15-year plan. Do you want to see it? Her 15-year plan. Wow. How is that for for an optimist? How is that? So we need to write our whatever year plans. And here's something else. If you don't be a negative Nelly, if you're grateful, if you laugh more. Bob and I think each other are so funny. I wish you could. Sometimes, I mean, we laugh, we cry. We laugh and laugh and laugh about like stuff that other people would say. It's really not that funny, but we think it's hysterical. And isn't that the way to live your life? Help others. Oh my gosh, numero uno, to get outside yourself. People say, is praying off a lot of work? I go, I don't mind it. I like it. Jean has never complained to me about volunteering at Francis' house, and I know Judy does a lot of volunteer work, and a lot of you in this room do. You don't complain about it, you embrace it. Surround yourself with positive people. I think positivism is contagious, and you take full responsibility. No one at the pandemic was over there saying, Ellen, you got to eat dairy and gluten now. I know you gave it up for a while, but you got to eat it now, because you need it, you need it, you need it, you need it. I did it myself. Also, what is going to be your first thought tomorrow? Are you going to have a positive thought when you get up? I even have a sticky note on my monitor at work that I just wrote that says, something great is going to happen to me today. Something great. And it is. This is great. Being here is great. Also, oh, here's something else. Try to have a positive experience. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the, oh shoot, what are those? The Syracuse Poster Project. And they have poems, and then an artist draws a picture about the poem. And so this year I submitted 3 poems. And then if an artist likes it, they can draw a painting. And if I get selected, I'll let everyone in the group know because I want you to buy the poster. But anyway, I got such joy out of writing those poems. It made me so happy. And people might not be out there, when did you have time to write a poem? Here's when I had time. I'm laying in bed going, oh, here's what I'll say. And I'd get up and I'd write it in the notes on my phone. But it was fun. Also, enrich a joyful experience that you have. If you're putting cream on your legs after you shave them, men not included, you don't just slap a little cream on there, rub them like you're at the nail studio getting a pedicure. You rub and rub and rub, it feels good. Enrich that joy. Also, Philippians 4 says, have no anxiety about anything. Think about lovely things and wonderful things. I read Philippians 4 every single day. I suggest you do too. I have a recipe in here for tilapia twist, and before you say, I don't like tilapia, you can use haddock, you can use anything you stinking want. But Bob and I just had it, and it's fabulous. I'm going to stop right there, Bob.